Do you know you can actually make lots and lots of money reselling Fiverr gigs? Actually, most persons think what is being done on Fiverr is only to get job done and submit to the buyer and all that. No, so many persons actually make lots and lots of money reselling Fiverr gigs or reselling Fiverr services. Not just that, they resell services in general. Okay, and the truth of the matter is that you can actually build a complete business model from this and make a whole lot of money. My name is Francis and welcome back to my channel where I teach you everything you need to know about making money online. And if you are new to this channel, I indulge you to like, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon. And also, if you're a returning viewer, you're also welcome. And I indulge you to do the same. So in this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps you need to take so you can start making as much money as possible, as much as $2,000 to $3,000 every month reselling Fiverr services. Okay, and reselling of services is what we normally know as drop servicing. Okay, just similar to drop shipping, but drop shipping has to do with physical products. But drop servicing is there's no physical product that is involved. Okay, and I hope you know about Fiverr. But in case you don't know about Fiverr, all you just have to do is to head on to fiverr.com and register so that you can actually get freelancers that can get jobs done at a very cheap rate. Okay, because that's what matters in this business model. You need to be able to get jobs at a reasonably high price and be able to get it done by someone from a freelancing site who can actually do this job at a cheaper rate, because that's where you make money. So drop servicing is all about, what it actually means is it's all about you getting a job or a service from a buyer or from a contractor who wants a particular service to be done for him or her. Then outsource this job to a freelancer who does this job at a cheaper rate. Then all you just have to do is to take the profit. That's the difference between what you got the job and what you're able to get the job executed. So without wasting much of your time, let's head on to the first step that you need to take to actually have a successful drop servicing business model. Okay, so the first one is choosing the right gig. Oftentimes, this is actually the hardest part, because it's not all about choosing a service or a gig. There are some factors you need to look into so you can actually have a successful gig, or you can actually get the right gig. And the two major factors you need to consider is high demand and low competition. So you need to look for gigs or services that are high in demand, high income, not necessarily high income per se, because most high income services or gigs have so many persons offering that service. So you should look at high in demand with low competition. Then if you can also find high income, high in demand and low competition service or gig, that's very perfect. Okay, so and in doing that, all you just have to do is make sure you do your proper research. As a matter of fact, there is a video on my channel where I talked about the best 7 high in demand and low competition drop servicing gigs or services that you can actually render out there in your drop servicing business. Okay, so having said that, the next important thing in terms of choosing the right gig is make sure that you have a basic knowledge in whatever service or in whatever gig that you are choosing. Okay, have at least a basic knowledge, because you need to understand the work that is being done. You don't want to see yourself in a situation whereby you get a job done and you don't even know what it entails to deliver a proper or a good job. So the next one is create your own website. Creating your own website actually makes your services look professional. It gets you quality customers, and most importantly, it keeps you in control. Oftentimes there's this debate between, do you resell Fiverr gigs on Fiverr or do you resell on your own website? Remember, on Fiverr, if you've been on Fiverr, you will know that there are some points when you don't have control over things that happen there. You could wake up any day and you see that your gig is being removed, or you could see that you're not allowed to give any services and all that. So that way you get to lose your customers and all that. Then another factor why you shouldn't just focus only on Fiverr is you may most likely have huge competition. Remember, if you're trying to drop service on Fiverr, once your gig pops up, Fiverr's algorithm has this way of presenting other similar and related gigs right under your gig or service, and that way you have lots and lots of competition. So someone can actually click on your own gig only for him to see other better prices, and that way you keep losing customers. So, but having your own WordPress or your own website is wonderful because you channel your customers or your clients to your website, and whatever review you have on your website, you know that you have 100% control. Nobody's going to come up tomorrow to be like, remove your gig and all that. So the next one is how do you choose your website? First and foremost, make sure that your domain name is related to the service that you offer. Okay, very important. Then secondly, make sure that the domain or the service or the host, or let me put it this way. The second one is make sure that you are using a hosting plan that is actually user friendly, beginner friendly, and also gives rapid support. Because once you have a website, at each point in time, you may run into one or two technical problems or hitches. So you need a support service that is actually fast and swift to respond to your problems. Okay, so the next one is try to make sure that you are getting your domain name from the company, the hosting company that you want to use. Make sure you get your domain name from them, because that way you get the domain free, at least for the first year. For me, I use Namecheap because they are user friendly, they are beginner friendly, and also they have wonderful technical support. So with my experience over the years, whenever I have any problem on my website, which is hosted with Namecheap, all I just need to do is to contact their support, and they respond as fast as possible. Then, after you must have done that, the next thing is to create few pages. The contact us page, the portfolio page where you put up your samples of work and all that. Then the frequently asked questions, so that you can easily direct your customers or your clients or your prospective customers to make the right choice. Okay, then moving to the third point, or to the third step. But before we get to that, just know that setting up a WordPress blog or website is not that hard. Okay, it's something that you can easily do within 10 to 15 minutes. It's not that hard. So don't be worried about how you can get that done. Okay, it's actually very easy. So on to the next one, which is the third one. Test some of these gigs. How do you test some of these gigs? Go to any of the freelancing websites. Order for these gigs. Look for like 5 to 6, or if you have the funds, you can look for 10 freelancers who does this work that you want to offer or that you intend offering. Then once they submit, let's take logo design for an instance. If you get freelancers that can do logo designs for you, once you're able to get like 6 or 7 of them, once they submit these jobs to you, at least try to grade them according to these 3 factors: the quality of work, the time spent before they deliver the job, and also the attitude towards the job. Do they have good attitude, or good professionalism delivering their jobs or delivering these services? So that way you can choose 3 or 4 persons that you can actually have as those that you can get onto whenever you get any job or service to render. Then the fourth point is upload this content on your website. Uploading this content, go to your portfolio. Already you have samples which you've gotten from these freelancers whom you paid small money to get these samples. Upload them on your portfolio. That way prospective customers will see your past work, what you've done, and they will be eager enough, or they will be motivated enough to get your services, or they could actually see the good works you've done and be willing to get your service or pay for you to render that job for them. And once you've done this, also update your frequently asked questions section. That's very important. Then the third point under this fourth step is make some blog posts which talks about the service you render and the importance, or how it's going to benefit a prospective customer, or a prospective buyer. So that way they see reasons to buy from you, and they actually understand the importance of getting the services done, especially by you. Then the fifth point, or the fifth step, is create your price. Remember, in the beginning, try to make your price competitive enough because there are so many other competitors out there. If you charge so high, people are going to actually not buy from you. They'll head on to where there are cheaper prices. So in the beginning, make sure you make your price competitive in the sense that customers can easily buy from you. Then over time, when you get good reviews and all that, and when you start getting returning customers, you can actually increase your price because now they've seen your services and they see that you do good work and they're willing to pay any amount to get that job done for them and actually buy you. Okay, then the next and the final step is promote your service. Okay, promote your service. You can use Facebook, you can use Instagram, you can use Pinterest. Very, very important. Pinterest gives whole lot of free traffic, but you have to do it right. You can use LinkedIn. But if you don't have the patience to go through that, building organic traffic and all that, you could actually use adverts. You can run Facebook ads, you can run Instagram ads, you can run LinkedIn ads and all that, and get prospective customers faster and also make sales as fast as possible. Okay, so having known this, I indulge you to make sure you take the actual steps and get this services rolling if you have interest in it, because knowing these steps without implementing them or doing the actual work will get you nowhere. Okay, so 6 steps to start your drop servicing business model. Very important. All you just have to do is to take these steps from step 1 to the final step and keep improving on the gigs or on the services that you offer, and that way you can make as much money as possible per month. Okay, so having stayed with me in this video up to this moment, I would indulge you to like this video, subscribe, and click the bell notification icon so that whenever I drop any content like this on how to make money online, you will actually be the first to be notified, and you also enjoy great and quality content. Thank you for watching and see you next time.